And we are back live on pitch 1 for the 5 p.m. fixtures of the men's 21s. Alliance taking on Australia. My name is Jack Millen. I'm joined by Shane Houston. And Shane, a wonderful day of rugby so far.
Yeah, it's been brilliant so far. Some really high tempo games, some great skills shown by a lot of the teams here, and glad to be back co-commentating with you after a couple of breaks throughout the long day.
Yeah, and even any excuse to show the highlights of day 2, wonderfully put together by our own Dave. And yeah, he's got a hard job selecting which highlights to put in and which to take out. But some fantastic shots.
Yeah, such a busy day of high quality tag rugby that I don't envy his job of choosing these highlights, but he's picked a good bunch.
Yeah, wonderful. Already looking forward to tomorrow to see day 3's highlights. Looking forward to seeing less of that. Less of that. Didn't like it. And here we are. We just had the oldest category at the Tag Rugby World Cup, which was competed on the 60s between the two Australia teams, green and gold. And we are now at the youngest category, the 21s, for this men's game between Alliance and Australia. And again, just another example of how many different categories and groups that Tag Rugby can facilitate, which is brilliant to see.
Yeah, definitely. And as you say, between the oldest and youngest, we'll expect a different style of play here completely from the 21s. All these young men will be in flying form and great speed will be expected.
And yeah, it should be a good match. We've seen how strong some of these Alliance teams are. And there's the opening klaxon. And Australia will kick us off wearing green, taking on Alliance wearing white.
And the Alliance teams, of course, made up of players who were, by whatever means or whatever reasons, unable to represent their home nations, be they not represented here at all or just not selected. So you'd expect that a lot of these young under 21s will be very hungry to prove themselves. Obviously they've got a long career in tag ahead of them possibly, so looking to really prove themselves for their home nations and put in a great performance for the Alliance.
Definitely, yeah, definitely a few chips on shoulders for some of these Alliance players, and we'll see if that can affect them positively in their games. But yeah, got a good blend of different countries and different cultures within one team. Could only be a positive.
Definitely, and so far across the other divisions, the Alliance teams aren't just making up the numbers, they've been very competitive across almost all divisions, and so far in this opening first half, Australia on attack are looking promising.
Yeah, and this will continue the trend, Shane. I think every time we've watched any Australian team on pitch 1, they have won. So it'll be interesting to see if that dominance comes to an end here. A little grubber attempt.
Oh, I think he might have got that down,
but I think he was tagged beforehand.
Yeah, or the ref said that the ball bounced over the line, so it'll be a play from the 10 metre for Alliance.
Early let off for Alliance.
We'll just see that again.
Oh, what a tag that was. What it turned out to be, yeah, because it looked like he would have made the try.
So good defence from Alliance, forcing those speculative kicks. And
kick of their own. Forcing Australia back. Pressured all the way. Tagged there by Cooper. Tagged there by Bailey Page. And Curtis Woods tagged there as Australia tried to go on the attack.
Good tag there on Zach King.
I wonder if that Zach King is doing double duty. We covered a Zach King in one of the other Australia categories. I think one of the open teams had a Zach King. Or could there possibly be two people in all of Australia named Zach King?
Possibly.
I don't know if I believe in conspiracy theories like that. You've got to be Zacking. No, I'm deadly serious. But the ball back with the Alliance.
Just running back into traffic, running those unders lines, keeping the ball tight to the previous roll ball, and now looking to spread out wide, hoping to just tighten that Australia defence before they possibly spread it wide. They put a kick in.
Kick. Won't quite make the 50-10.
So it's Australia ball outside their own 10-metre line. Great kick put in there, gaining a lot of territory, pushing Alliance back, but it will be Alliance ball. Almost made the 50-10.
Yeah, and the two teams cancelling each other out really so far, Shane, in this opening 4 minutes.
Yeah, neither team really able to find a way through the strong defence, and we'll see which can be the first to break through that line, rush to the try line and get a point on the board.
Oh, nearly a brilliant kick there. The ball back with Australia.
Good run up there, and a good tag by Bailey Brown. And Kadem Surya tagged on the way through. Dummy and back to the right.
Great passing by Australia.
And a good tag again.
Caleb Surya looked like he was through, building up a head of steam, but good tag. And they're going for the 50-10. Don't think they quite made it.
Looks like they have, actually.
It looks like they did quite make it, as I was saying, Shane, before you rudely interrupted me. They made the 50-10. Good opportunity here now for Australia.
Yeah, just testing that.
Oh, good reversals there from Dylan Brettle.
Trying to find his way through the gaps if they ever open up.
Oh, great tag there. Bailey Page had to be at the top of his game there to make that tag. Oh, slick passing here from Australia. Oh!
Almost just wriggled his way through. Did Caleb Saraya, but not to be, and Australia look to attack again.
And they are just knocking the ball around for fun, Australia.
Yeah, just flashing it across left to right, just trying to stretch the defence.
Oh, and do they make it,
like
I think.
Got it.
Looks like a box try.
Great try, as I say. They just sending it back and forth, trying to just draw the Alliance defenders out of position to open up the gaps that they do take advantage of.
And it was that number 17, Darcy Brettle, certainly not being Darcy Brittle there, going right into forceful challenges. Brave dive. And good high five celebrations all around there. It's going to be a big kick here. Yeah, gets it to bounce along the surface. It's awkward to deal with.
And it's back over the try line from Alliance. Ball's possibly a bit slippy out there now. We've had a bit of rain. So they will drop back to Australia. Gets good distance on it. And Australia are forced to run from deep. And a good tag there coming across was Bailey Page. Good attack here from Australia. They're making ground.
Oh, and the grubber attempt. Will he make it? I think just too forceful there. Was Australia's number 6, Toby Peters.
Yeah, just runs into the stationary defender. So it's back to Alliance.
And a good high press from Australia, keeping Alliance in their own third of the pitch.
Thought he was through there. Did Cade Gobson.
19 now, Matthew Pereira passes it infield to Jake Law. Ball back with Matthew Pereira.
Good tagging there from the Alliance. Number 7, Riley Smith. Oh, thought he was through into the bonus box, but tagged well by Bailey Johnson.
Oh, and another last-ditch tag. Bailey Page. Good tagging here from the Alliance. Australian pressure building as a game of chasing takes place there. Calum Soria.
A good pass off, but a good covering tag as well by Chad Eastham, I believe.
The referee not happy there. The Australian player seemed to have taken a knee. That's his possession. Go back to the Alliance.
And Alliance now hoping to string together a bit of attacking momentum, get out of their half.
Good tagging there by Pereira and by Curtis Woods.
Oh, good skipped pass out to the left side. Oh, possibly a late tag on the kicker, but referees play on and tagged Australia.
Cooper Lee bursting through there, but it was a good tag by Cade Gobson. Good tag there by Bailey Johnson. And leads to the turnover.
So Alliance now with a good attacking platform to work from here on their tag 2. Good dummy there.
Nearly through there was Kate Gobson.
Almost.
And there's space out here for the Alliance.
The kick put in, but just a little too much on it. So it'll be Australia ball on their 10 metre.
Good
Great
running here by
switch.
Zach King. Unbelievable pace from Zach King, but what? No, not
Gets
a
the
tag.
ball away.
And they're through for another box try.
Brilliant support lines from Australia there.
Oh,
no.
Now it's a box try.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, tagged just before the line brilliantly, but the Alliance defence not ready to set up quickly enough for that second attempt from Australia.
We weren't quick
No.
enough to set up for the second attempt. I thought they were high five celebrating the first one, but
Yeah.
it's another box try for Darcy Brettle. But it was all about this run from Zach King. Pull of the short, not a tag.
Great
Ball ended up with
pass.
Darcy Brettle, and then into number 13, Vane Tempest.
A great tag just as the ball's down.
Yeah, superb. I think we were all celebrating the tag was made, but they were the most alive to it. And Darcy Brettle gets his second box try, 4-0 Australia.
Yeah, and the Alliance defender who did make that tag hurt himself, so as he wasn't able to get back to his feet and defend the second attempt.
Yeah, and he's got to feel hard done by. He made up all that ground to get back. He made the tag, but
Yeah, his team
not many
there
of the
to
rest of the
support
team
him.
did. But it shows the importance of not giving up. I think this has to tuck in his shirt there. Is the Alliance number 6? Oh, excellent kick there. Somehow the ball is still with the Lions.
Not the refs called it back though.
I think that kicked ball there
Late
kind of
tag, I
ricocheted a
think.
couple of times. I don't know, was it a knock on or a late tag?
No, it's
A
a
tag.
roll ball, so yeah, a regular tag. And And Chad Eastham tries to make his way through in the middle of the pitch. Almost away with that spin was Bailey Page. Alliance looking good on this attack.
Yeah, Bailey Johnson with the ball now, rolled it out to Connor Everson and to Harry McPeak. Oh, McPeak! Oh, McPeak! But called back.
He
for
might
the
have been
tag.
tagged, yeah. Not late, so must have been that before that kick. And Alliance continue here, but possibly running out of tags with which to do something.
Ball now with Bailey Brown.
A lot of Baileys on this Alliance team.
A lot of Baileys, the Bailey Alliance. Wait till they hear about the drink. Oh, and a lovely kick there from McPeak.
But covered by Australia.
Super from Tom Jeffrey.
Just
tag there by,
on, I believe.
Yeah, good tagging there by Chad Eastham. His possession back to the Alliance.
And they switch back to the right here. Oh, but a slip, unfortunately.
Good passing here from the Alliance.
And almost away there was Bailey Brown, but the Australia defence holding very firm right now. I think a tag was made that leads to a turnover.
Yeah, and with 4.5 minutes left in the half, Australia 4-0 up, and not too many chances given to the Alliance. Australia have been the more clinical of the teams.
Yeah, and defence on both sides has been pretty good. So obviously, as it's 4-0, but 2 box tries.
Yeah, so far just Darcy Brettle, his 2 box tries separating the teams. Oh, great hands. But good tag there by Jay Pereira. Great run here. Oh,
good ball back inside.
Was it backwards?
The ref looks
Or
like
tag
he's given
made.
a tag over the line. So
Brilliant link up between Zach King, number 1, and Ryan Donaghy, number 7. But ball back with the Alliance. Oh, great spin there from Bailey Page. Turned the page. He turned himself there.
yeah, there's something there.
There's something
There's
there, yeah. Big kick
Big
there.
kick. And it looks like it might have gone over the shoulder height of the referee. Although
There's
maybe
a lot
not.
of space here
So,
for the Australian number 10, Cooper Lee.
Australia run it back. No, it had gone over the height.
I was wondering why
so
no one was closing down Cooper
yeah.
Lee there. Ball back with Australia, trying to rack up a couple of more points before half time. Good handoff.
Great switch
rapid. Zach King with the pass.
And it looks like the try's been given. I think, yeah. Great try there.
Try given number 10, Cooper Lee. And somehow Australia get it over the line.
Just great work coming in off that left wing, cutting
surrounded
back.
by bodies. But great call from the ref. Ball was down before the tag. And Australia now 5-0 up with about 90 seconds to go until half time.
Alliance looking to make something out of the end of this first half.
Yeah, trying to give themselves a lifeline, something good to focus on for their halftime talk.
Exactly. Kick put in, and it'll just be shepherded out by the Australia winger, and the Australia ball with just a minute to go now.
Oh, good fake there from Dylan Brettle.
And a switch back to the left. They've got numbers.
Over for Jarvis Austin. Back into Vane Tempest.
And the step just sells it for the last defender. And it's another 1 point try for Australia just before half time.
Yeah, Vane Tempest. Brilliant work there. Lovely passing out that left hand side. It's back into Tempest. Oh, and Tempest was the temptress there, and they fell for his trick, and he was on hand to touch down. And that is now 6-0 Australia.
That was a very odd looking spin on the ball there. I think it had a back spin on it, but just skipped along this sort of greasy surface and found its way out the back of the try line there of the Alliance. So possession's back with Australia.
And the klaxon can't be far away, and neither can the referee's halftime whistle. Oh, but it's still alive. No way, no way. Oh, and Darcy Brettle with a hat-trick of box tries.
Just closes out this first half in style, does Darcy Brettle.
Yeah, quick feet and an even quicker mind. The first to react there, playing to the whistle. And that makes it 8-0 on the stroke of half-time. Sure to come back for the second half and see how many more tries Darcy Brettle can score. men's 21s game between Alliance and Australia, and all one-way traffic so far. Australia leading 8-0, hugely in part to a hat-trick of box tries from Darcy Brettle.
Yeah, and unfortunately there, the Alliance kickoff just goes straight out on the full, gifting Australia possession straight away at the start of this half, but a wayward forward pass gives it back to Alliance.
Yeah, and Alliance going to need something special to get back into this game, but of course they have a full second half. So maybe the halftime oranges could have done the job for them. And hopefully for their sake, they can get some points on the board.
Yeah, attack just being stopped at every turn here, though, by Australia. Good hard line there from Alliance number 11, Bailey Page, but tagged well.
Yeah, Page, he's looked bright for the Alliance.
Yeah, he's always looking to just about break through on the attack, but
a good one-handed catch.
A nice kick there to keep it alive, but I think number 4, Harry McPeak, was ahead of Page when he kicked it. So
trouble with being the McPeak, you're often ahead of a lot of things above them.
Oh, and just slicing right
through. Number 4, stone cold Jarvis Austin, the coolest man on the pitch as he strolled through there to touch down the try.
And going straight off as well.
Yeah.
He's done his job.
If there was a turnbuckle, I'm sure he'd be climbing on top of it and smashing beers together.
We just see this again.
Yeah, lovely pass from Vane Tempest, lovely run.
Yeah.
And the handoff to Jarvis Austin.
Goes through for that box try.
The 4th box try Australia have scored in this game.
Yeah, and 2 others bring it to 10-0 currently for Australia men's 21s.
And you feel if you're Alliance now, yeah, result probably out of reach, but no reason you can't rack up a couple of points.
Yeah, and sure, it's only the start of this second half, so of course almost as much time to do something with it as Australia have had to get their points.
The classic, if they did it to us, we can do it to them.
Exactly.
Number 12, Jay Shipley, will chase his kick.
And
turn it into a slide tackle while he's at it.
Carried over the line by Australia, defended well, and tagged over the line. So it'll be a dropout back to Alliance. So that forward pressure being rewarded, and they are getting possession back here.
Matthew Pereira to kick, goes long. Oh!
Unfortunately not held there. So possession back to Australia. Good tagging so far by McPeak, making up for that dropped ball.
Oh, another interesting kick.
Looks like it went out before the 10-metre line, so it'll be Alliance ball.
Yeah, so hard to get the kicks perfect in the wind and rain. And it's been raining sporadically, but it's been windy throughout the whole day. And another thing for kickers and passers to factor in.
Yeah, just weather starting to pick up again a little bit here. It'll make this kick possibly very difficult to deal with.
Oh, nearly.
Perfect. I think that was, yeah, a brilliantly executed 50-10 from deep in his own half.
Nearly didn't make it, I meant, but of course made the 50-10.
And here come the Alliance with their fresh set of tags on the 10-metre line.
Oh, great tag there on Kate Gobson.
The intercept just not sticking, so knocked on by Australia, and Alliance will get another fresh set of tags. It's tough weather out there though to make good attack work, as we see the dropped ball.
And away they go, but a brilliant diving tag there across by Jay Shipley.
A good step and straightening.
Dylan Brettle gets a good pass off to Matthew Pereira, who makes the kick pass. Oh!
Just unfortunately not held there. We'll see that again. So close.
Brilliant pace there from the number 3.
Oh, and just not able to grab it was Jake Lowe. Would have been one of the great team tries I think we've seen here on pitch 1. A lot of the Australian players involved there with making great ground each individually, and that great kick put in behind.
Oh, and it makes it again.
Oh, I don't.
Does it?
I don't know if
Did it bounce out and bounce in. Answer me, Shane.
I think it might have gone out. We'll see that run again from halfway here.
Oh yeah, brilliant from Dylan Brettle.
And that pass back inside to the oncoming
perfectly
Pereira.
weighted. But Jake Lowe not able to get to it. Good blocking by Jay Shipley. And Alliance on the attack, but still can't find a way through.
Yeah, just a couple unfortunate handling errors really stopping Alliance's attack at the moment. Good tagging though from Alliance. Referee not happy with the roll ball. I think it came out the side of that player's legs, so it'll be a turnover to Alliance. And unfortunately he was not tagged, but thought he was and made his way back towards the mark.
Oh, brilliant from Gobson. Gobson, will he get over? He won't. Not untagged anyway. And Australia having to defend very well to keep Alliance at bay.
I think there might have been contact on Gobson as he was going through to recover that kick, so it's a penalty Alliance, and they do well to hold on to it there, keep possession with their new set of tags. They're looking to spread it left now.
Oh,
Great
brilliant
step off the left from Chad Easton, but tagged well.
Grover attempted. It's over the line.
Looks like the ref is giving a penalty though for offside. So again, Alliance start at tag 0.
Oh, and great spin there by Alliance number 7, Riley Smith.
Great job to put the first point on the board for Alliance by Riley Smith. Just wheels around that Australian defender, and you felt it was coming really. A lot of sets of tags, lots of phases to get something there. Yeah,
they were pretty much camped out in that Australia final third for the last couple of minutes. And Riley Smith, you see him going off the pitch there. I'm sure to write down somewhere on a form that his name is now Triley Smith after scoring that try. But yeah, 11 minutes left. You never know for definite.
No, as we say, it's 10 points to 1, but in the actual number of tries, it's been a lot of.
Oh, what a run, number 5, Egan. Oh, and the pass back.
Just unfortunately not held. Trying to change direction there was Cooper Lee.
And just looked like they over-egged the pudding.
Just stumbles trying to catch that ball.
Cooper Lee.
Yeah, the Australian runners just trying to, possibly play it a little too clever, pass that back inside so that there's a free run into the bonus box, but instead Alliance will take possession and try to exit their half now.
Cooper Fawley as he fell down.
But as I was saying, a lot of bonus box tries for Australia, so if Alliance can do the same, they could still pull this game back a little closer.
Yeah, it's actually on regular tries, it's 2-1. Whereas Australia have the 4 bonus box tries.
And they look to go quickly here, Alliance, and a great dummy. And great pass out to the wing. It's Connor Everson.
The one-on-one, Zach King tagging Everson there. And definitely a bit of momentum now with this Alliance team.
They get it out to the opposite
wing.
And
they go for the grubber again. Will they be? Oh!
Bounces just over the line. A little too much on that kick, unfortunately. And in as
if he hadn't cut his fingernails the night before, he might have got to it. Millimeters away.
Good tag there from Bailey Johnson.
Australia going for the kick.
And it just goes out before the 10 metre, so it'll be a Lions ball.
Good high tag there from Matthew Pereira, penning back the Alliance.
And another great tag by Pereira, covering back and chasing after the mark. Good kick put in by Eastham, but it just skips over the try line instead of the touch line, so it'll be Australia's ball.
Oh, great pass. A good tag there by Gobson. And Australia now just tossing the rock around.
Yeah, cut back inside there by Matthew Pereira. And again they go this blind side, but back in. And loose ball still picked up by Australia. The dummy sends the defender the wrong way, and he's still not tagged, so he'll switch it out to the right wing.
Yeah, Australia so quick physically, but so quick mentally to react to these situations.
Yeah, Alliance kind of standing around watching that loose ball, and Australia know to jump on it, keep possession and continue this promising looking attack. But I believe that is the 6th tag there, so a turnover to the Alliance. Good skip pass there, and well tagged. Good tag again there on Gobson from the Australian number 6, Toby Peters.
And again, Alliance looking to utilise the kick.
Yeah, it's been effective at the 50-10s. They've been getting a couple of nice kicks in, keeping possession, but that one there just going over the try line. So it'll be Australia ball again.
Yeah, and just under 6 minutes left here. Looks like Australia are going to see this one out in the men's 21 game.
Nice goose step there to get away, but the ref calls him back.
I think he was tagged. Oh,
he has both tags, so I'm not too sure what for there.
Just so they could do that.
Exactly. Just give it back to them there.
Behave.
Oh, great
good
tag
recovery
there.
tag there by Eastham.
Alliance jump on it and retrieve possession. So yeah, just 5 minutes to go now. We'll see what Alliance can do. Ref not happy with the restart.
Matthew Pereira taking no risks, taking the tags anyway.
And Eastham with a kick that he's been so effective at throughout this game. A good chase and good tag there from Connor Everson. And Australia working down that right side, getting tagged by the Alliance defenders.
Yeah, Australia trying to finish the game on a high. They know they have the result already. It's trying to rack up a few points, but not going to do it that way.
Yeah, just possibly trying to implement a few of the training ground moves in a live match, and ball just doesn't go to hand there, unfortunately. So Alliance get it back, get a chance to attack themselves. Switch back inside, and the spin keeps him away.
Oh, brilliant. Oh,
and he's still untagged.
Oh, eventually, Bailey Brown eventually tagged. But I gained excellent ground here now. And they're in for the box. No, they're not.
Great tagging by Australia on their line.
On the grubber. Is there blocking?
Yeah, blocking there as the player was running through. So it'll be penalty Alliance.
Riley Smith, try scorer with the ball. Can he add another try to his name?
A loop around from Smith, and the defence
Riley
just
Smith.
opens up for him.
And Rye, the try, gets his second of the game. And that makes it 10-2 Australia.
I know it's been a long day, but these puns are they're getting a little worse.
We've got 3 more games, Shane. They're going to get worse. But yeah.
Great loop around there.
Yeah, brilliant.
Just drew out the Australian defender there, Jarvis Austin. He came off his line, and the loop just caught them, giving them the extra man in that attacking line. And Australia not willing to go down without a fight here, though, and they want to have the final say.
No way. And yeah, Australia very much poking the bear there.
We just see those slips again. Just brilliant work to keep those tags away from the defenders. And we cut back to Australia now, attacking down the right side and switching back to the middle. But
what a tag.
Great tag.
Australia not wanting to lose the game in the game of last point wins. The Lions currently ahead on that.
Held on to well by Australia, that loose ball. And they'll spread it out left here. Unfortunately dropped though.
Yeah, 90 seconds left.
Great tag there from Ryan Donaghy. They'll spread it left, Alliance. Looking to make a bit of space for themselves, but they're tagged well. They swing it back across to the other side of the pitch.
Good passing here from the Alliance.
Yeah, very confident in their passing and making a bit of ground. They've just got 1 minute left to make something happen here.
Oh, brilliant from McPeak. Oh, but what a tag.
Great tag made. I think McPeak was possibly going for another kick, but the tag made just before that.
Yeah, brilliant tag by Jake Lowe. But Alliance play on.
And Gobson just tagged on his way through. Alliance looking to have the final say.
Oh, what a pass! And what a try!
Brilliant try. Oh,
was
no,
it?
is it?
Oh, the tag produced out of nowhere.
Looked like he just took that tag out of his pocket.
Yeah, that's a good trick for the ref.
Bring an extra
I
yellow
must have
tag.
tagged him, yeah.
We'll see this again.
This is like a magical pass.
You'd swear he
Brilliant
was
pass here
in.
from and then nearly finished off a perfect move, but the ref in pole position to see. But a huge tag made by Egan Marshallian. And just at the other end, and it's number 16, Liam Haskins, making sure the Alliance don't win the game based on last try wins, winning an overall scoreline and scoring the most recent try. And in the blink of an eye, from merely conceding a box try to scoring a regular try of their own.
Yeah, we've seen it a couple of times in this match where Australia quickly turned defence into attack. So it's 11-2. So we're just looking for the final clocks in here now, any second. Ball almost held on to by Alliance, but just unfortunately knocked down.
And the klaxon can't be too far away.
Almost gotten away there by Herrera, but tagged well. Oh, and Zach King just slips through that missed tag, giving him his chance to get through for the last tag of the game, you'd assume. The klaxon due any second now, you'd assume. So Australia kick off here again, restart the match, and Alliance will look to attack with what little time they have left. They're good at keeping this ball alive, Alliance right now, making it down the left wing, but yeah, a bit of jersey pulling and stopped that attack, and they'll have a penalty.
Yeah, and the klaxon can't be too far away now, and the result beyond doubt. Australia going to run out as winners here, and despite the scoreline, a very entertaining game, close proportions of it, but just the sheer amount of box tries scored by Australia making a huge difference. That hat-trick from Darcy Brettle.
And there we do finally have the full-time klaxon.
In this men's 21s game, it finishes Australia 12, Alliance 2, and we will be back live at 6 o'clock for the mixed 21s between Alliance and New Zealand Exiles.